Hey everybody, Morganafreya here, and we are starting a new game today. I decided it was time to do something other than Minecraft because I have a whole buttload of Steam games I just don't play and I would really like to. So I decided today we are going to start the game Pillars of Eternity. Hopefully we like it. We will see. Alright, so Pillars of Eternity, let's go, new game, and we're going easy because, yeah. Wait, what story? Storytime modes for players who are more interested in exploration and story development than the challenge of combat. While story time is active, the enemy composition of battles is the same as normal difficulty, but the game mechanics are biased in the player's favor. Additionally, the party can carry an unlimited number of camping supplies. Maybe we should do story. That doesn't seem as exciting. The easy difficulty requires minimal micromanagement and easily forgives the mistakes in combat. It is strongly recommended for those who are new or recently returning to real-time party-based RPGs. Let's do that one. All right. That's pretty. Pillars of Eternity. Alright. Building the Warden's Lodge in your stronghold grants access to a variety of bounties.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
All right. Hopefully I hit down at the right time so that we don't lose the story. All right, we are going to be female. A woman's role in Eora is largely dependent on where she is from. In the Edir, I think, Empire, Valian Republics, and the Direwood, women occupy many domestic, educational, and organization roles. They are the primary hunters, soldiers, and leaders of the tribes of Nazatak. In Air Glanfath. Wow, these names. Women have more fluid social roles. In all societies, there are exceptions to the rule, and women can be found in a wide variety of stations and professions. Alright. Human. Ooh. Ooh, elf. Orlin. Godlike. Ooh. We're going elf because that's, my thing. Let's do wood elf. They have a distant advantage. Against any enemy that is more than 4 meters away, wood elves gain bonuses to accuracy, deflection, and reflex. Okay. Ooh. So there is a lot to decide here. I did not think it would take this long. All chanters can continuously speak chants made up of magical phrases. Phrases produce passive effects and help build a chanter's power until they can use an invocation. Invocations, powerful magic. Let's see what a druid is. I like druids. Spirit shift. All druids have mastered one animalistic form. These forms give the druids strong melee abilities and grant an additional power while the druid is shifted. Druids have access to a variety of offensive and some support-oriented spells. Every 2 levels, druids automatically gain access to an additional set of spells. Initially, their spells can be cast a limited number of times per rest. As druids gain power, their weaker spells eventually shift to per encounter use. Okay. Rangers get an animal companion. You know, this is very D&D like. I kind of like it. I think Paladin, Priest, Rogue. What's a cipher? Can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. These powers cost focus, which ciphers build through the use of their soul whip. Okay. You know what? I think we're going to go ranger and get a pet. Yay. Oh, next. Wounding shot, marked prey. Oh, we had to choose one. Wounding shot. Two per encounter, 1 per encounter. No, I think we'll do marked prey. We want a wolf companion because I like wolves. Bear, boar, ooh, lion. I think, yeah, we're going with wolf. Let's name it, we're gonna name it after my dog, Neo. Because I can't think of anything else right now. Alright. Highly recommended for ranger. Actually, we're going to put these up to 14. We're going to move that to 15. And I'm just guessing on these. Obviously, I have no clue. Okay, is currently the largest and most powerful force in this part of the world, is centered around the equator and has a tropical climate. Though the Empire has colonies in numerous areas of the world, Greater Adir is at its heart and houses the majority of its human and elven nations. So that might be the one to go with. Dexterity, resolve, intellect, constitution, might. Wow. Let's go back here because it said might and perception are the number ones. So that one gives plus might. That one gives plus perception. A large cracked southern expanse of polar ice, the white that wins, is home to pale elves and small colonies of daring explorers, outcasts, and adventurers. While virtually no plant life grows in the white, it is home to many hardy species of dangerous animals that forage from the sea or prey upon each other to survive. Oh. You know what? Since we gave the +5 to perception, or the plus... I thought we gave that an extra one. We're going with this one. The Living Lands. Yeah. Okay. Survival +2. Lore and survival. Athletics, mechanics. Lore and mechanics. Drifter, stealth and mechanics. Hunter, stealth and survival. I think... I think we'll do this one. I think this will help us a lot. So we're going to do that one. Primary, secondary. But we want a different color of blue. Yes, I like that blue better. We have to go with red hair because, yeah, that is very red. But that's okay. All right. So it was... Yeah, we'll go with that one. Oh, now hairstyles. That's the worst part for me. I take forever to pick out hair. Not bald, definitely. No mohawks. That one's kind of cool looking. I think we're just going to go with the ponytail. Because we can. Okay, 51. Some of these are pretty freaky looking. I'm thinking like, oh wait, there's some elves. Elvish kind of things. These are all the guys. We don't want that one. Because we are a girl. Is 51 where the women start? Nope. She's pretty. I guess we'll go with that, since it's already there. Alright.
I'm here. I shall lead us. Let's go! A blade in the dark. I'm here. Follow me. I'll teach you a lesson. Nothing will slip past me. I shall lead us. Let's go! Time to see and not be seen.
I like feisty. Alright, we're going with feisty. And we're just going to name her Morganafreya, because that's me. Alright, and done. Took a little longer than expected. Okay, journey to Gilded Vale. The caravan master finishes addressing the group. His bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivered as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Wow.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Okay.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Odema looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfell, who carries an old, sun-bleached bow. Alright, he nods in your direction. Sparfell nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Where would I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
And what are those runes?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Glonfothen. That's a name.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear.
He adds with a wink. Who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Ingwithans. Okay, is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business, and not if the weather holds up.
There's concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. What kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
What are these huge rocks coming out of the ground? Up out of the ground.
They don't got Audra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Okay. I'll go see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time. She needs to find some springberries. Watch that she doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
No kidding.
Kind you can afford.
Okay.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
Alright.
Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
End dialogue.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Alright, welcome to Pillar's Eternity. If this is your first time to the world of Eora, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tools and interfaces available to you. Okay, your party always consists of your character and up to 5 additional companions or adventurers. While the caravan is camped outside the Glenfathan ruins, Odema has assigned Kaliska to help you. Kaliska is a fighter, a class that excels at close quarters defense. Use her abilities to complement your own. To select a party member, click on their selection circle, their portrait, or press the number button that corresponds to their position in the party, starting with 1 at the left. To select multiple party members, click and hold anywhere on the screen and drag the marquee over the circles of the party members you'd like to include. To move selected characters, click anywhere on the screen where your cursor is a circle of 4 wedges. All selected characters will path to their corresponding position in the formation. If you see a red circle with a slash through it, you cannot walk on that part of the map. When multiple party members are selected, the action bar is hidden. To see an individual character's options, select only that character. Alrighty then. So,
no problem.
Where are we going? I guess down here? No? Let's find out where we need to go. Maybe down here. Alright, so we're looking for berries. Wait, can we go this way? Okay, good. Let's see. Exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity. As you make your way through the Eastern Reach, open the area map to see what parts of the map you've already been to and what's left to explore. Is that M? Oh, it is. Good, good, good. Who are you, dude? Oh, that's Sparfell. Okay. Did he say by like water or something? Are these it? Or are those just flowers? Okay. Just going to keep exploring until something happens. Are these it? Guess so, maybe? You gained an item, Burned Lady, added to the stash. Burned Lady. Okay. Apparently those weren't it.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Uh-oh.
Let's...
Okay, Pillars of Eternity combat uses a pausable real-time system. Because you will often manage more than one character at a time, it's a good idea to pause the game, issue orders, and resume real-time play to see the orders play out. The option menu also contains many choices for automatic pausing when certain conditions are met. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's go!
All characters in the game, friend and foe, have 4 primary defenses against attacks: deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. These defenses are based on the character's attributes, level items, and other effects. Accuracy is compared to the appropriate defenses when an attack is made. If accuracy is below the targeted defense, the attack suffers a penalty to the roll, and it is more likely to result in a miss. If accuracy is above the targeted defense, the attack is more likely to result in a crit. Okay. Damage reduction, DR. An enemy's DR reduces the incoming damage by the listed amount, down to a minimum percentage. If you're having difficulty hunting an enemy, try switching to a weapon or attack that does a different damage type. Most enemies are strong against 1 or 2 damage types and weak against a similar number. Okay. Oh, goodness. One of your characters has been engaged in melee. When characters are engaged, they immediately stop moving. If they move again, they will provoke a disengagement attack from the enemies engaging them. Your characters will also automatically engage enemies when they initiate attacks against them with melee weapons. Okay. Get him! Get him! Come on! Yay! Okay, so we got a wolf hide, right? Oh, there.
This
right
is it.
there. Okay, you receive quests. As you receive quests, your journal will update with relative information. If you ever get stuck, open it up to review your notes. Alright. Kaliska, I hear you're a pretty good hunter. Don't tell Sparfell or he'll run his mouth clear to Gilded Vale, trying to convince you how much better he is. I spent a lot of time living on my own in the wilderness. I used to hunt monsters for a living. I was responsible for hunting and gathering for my village. I was a fisherman, actually. That isn't your business. I'm going to say hunting and gathering. Yeah? How is it you happened to come here? We had a bad season. Many of us starved. I don't want to face that again. We had an accident. I was blamed for another hunter's death. I hope to accomplish more with my life. My village was ashamed of my choice to abandon them. That isn't your business. I'm gonna go with the first one. Hazard of the lifestyle, I suppose. You had to expect it was a possibility, no matter how much you didn't want it to be that way. Calissa breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Rhetoric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? It's a hard offer to pass up. I was just passing through and giving it much thought. We'll go with that one. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first. So you must have some other plan in mind for coming this way. I hope to meet someone and fall in love. Probably the same things I did before. Just looking for some adventure, really. Getting into trouble, I expect. I'm going to find some new friends. I've got no idea what I'm going to do next. We'll go with that one. Completely spontaneous, huh? Interesting. Well, there's probably no hurry to make up your mind. They've got an inn in Gilded Vale that'll put you up for as long as you need, or so my sister tells me. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odemel, give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? Tell me about yourself. What can you tell me about Dryerwood? Why are you here? Calista sighs heavily. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she's asked me to come out. That's got me a little worried. Haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Ixmiddle. I don't know how to say that. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. So I'm here, and we'll see. Odema I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Dryerwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in, R, and another in Adir. My sister in Gilded Vale, she's the only real homebody. Can you tell me about Dryerwood? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Adir Empire. It broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now. But somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfell's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just down this way. Come on, let's get you your water. Alright. Party gained 160 experience. I guess we can't check out the fact that there's a dead wolf there. Okay, we saw Sparfell somewhere. Didn't we? I thought we had. Wasn't he just over here? Okay. Wait, are we going down? We have to go to the water. Alright, let's just head back up here. We walk funny. Just saying. So we just want to get back up here to camp. Most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. You can interact with them by clicking on their selection circle. Many characters will simply greet you and go on their way, but others will have larger conversations to explore. The merchant Heodan has a conversation that opens the store with equipment for sale. Okay, do we go back down here to the water? I don't know. We will figure it out, but we are going to figure it out in the next episode because this one is going quite long, but that's okay. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. Questions and comments go down below. You can also hit that little bell icon. It will send you notifications as to when I post new content. And I will see you guys on the next episode of Pillars of Eternity. Bye, guys!